Pakistan's
cities
Prime
totally
Minister,
was a
Pakistan's
possible
Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has just reacted. First reaction coming in from the Prime Minister of Pakistan. He has put out on X a post which largely says the enemy has carried out attacks on 5 locations in Pakistan. Pakistan has every right to respond forcefully to this act of war imposed by India. Vishnu, all right, Vishnu, in fact, at this moment, it seems that there is complete, Pakistan Prime Minister also confirming that India has hit deep within the Pakistani territory and the terror infrastructure.
Read out the important statement made by the Pakistani Prime Minister, where he said that India has carried out what he says are attacks on 5 locations in Pakistan. The number we have is different. Pakistan, he says, has every right to respond forcefully to this act of war imposed by India, and a forceful response is being given. Now, this is important because this is the retaliation that there was a sense might take place. Pakistan, the Pakistani Prime Minister said, is responding to the Indian attack which has taken place. He says that his entire country stands with the armed forces, and the morale and spirit of the entire Pakistani nation is one, etc., etc. The key point over here in the statement by the Pakistani Prime Minister is that Pakistan will be responding to this attack. Now, we've seen this in the past as well. After the Balakot attack, just a day after, less than a day after the Balakot attack, there was an intense air war and there was an attempt to hit Indian military targets in the Rajouri area that was unsuccessful, as it were, but there was a Pakistani response. Now, our military planners would have gamed and would have known that Pakistan would attempt to retaliate as well. This being the case, you can quite imagine that our defenses would be extremely, extremely vigilant at this stage. Now, by that I mean our air defenses, our surface-to-air missile regiments, the Indian Army on the ground, electronic war units, and certainly certain areas across the country. Remember, today is an important day when drills were planned to be conducted across India to ensure that if there is a fallout that takes place, then people are somewhat prepared. But Pakistan will respond. This could take place immediately. This could take place over a period of hours. But this would be an expected sort of scenario which our forces are ready for.
That's right.